there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do something here that we haven't done for a while, and we're going to be talking some comic book news. But this here has us written all over it. It involves two of our favourite properties in the entire universe. We're talking about Godzilla, and we're talking about Marvel. So this comic book here, Godzilla vs. Marvel, coming out next year. This sounds so exciting, it sounds so damn crazy. I had to talk about this, guys. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to dive into this and explore it with you guys, because Godzilla and Marvel, two of the best things we talk about here on the channel. So let's dive into this comic book, let's break down some of the details, and let's see what we can expect from this comic when it comes out next year. So this comes to us from comicbookmovie.com. Godzilla vs. Marvel comic book series will pit the Kaiju against the Marvel Universe's heroes and villains. I mean, how fun is that? Having Godzilla and some of the other Kaijus against, you know, our favorite Marvel characters. We have Godzilla versus Iron Man versus Captain America versus the X-Men. I mean, like, this just sounds like such a fun time, and I can't wait to pick up this issue when it comes out. And it's just making me think, as a movie fan, I want to see Godzilla vs. Marvel on the big screen. That would make all the money in the world. You know I'm right. So, let's dive into this here. So, as much as we love watching Godzilla lay waste to humanity, absolutely we do, it's always fun for the king of the monsters to get a true challenge. Move over King Kong, as the Hollywood Reporter brings word today that next year we'll see the release of Godzilla vs. Marvel. In a series of comic book one-shots taking place across various points in Marvel history, Godzilla will clash or seemingly team up with heroes like Spider-Man, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Thor, all in the mix. The first installment drops in March and sees Marvel's first family square off with Godzilla villain King Ghidorah. Quote, who has been imbued with the power cosmic as the new herald for Galactus, the giant devourer of worlds. In this issue, Godzilla will actually team up with Silver Surfer in order to attempt to save the Earth, according to the trade. So let's just break that down for a second here. So the first installment drops in March, so we know it's coming out in March, so we have a bit of a wait at the moment. Marvel's first family square off with Godzilla's villain King Ghidorah, who has been imbued with the power cosmic as the new herald for Galactus. So that alone just sounds insane. The giant devourer of worlds. In this issue, Godzilla will actually team up with the Silver Surfer in order to attempt to save Earth. So, I mean, right there, that just sounds like a bonkers kind of storyline there. Having Kaijus with the, the power cosmic, Silver Surfer in there. It just sounds crazy, but I'm so here for it. As soon as this drops, I'm going to order it. I'm going to pre-order it online if I can at some point. It's a fun premise, and one Marvel editor-in-chief, C.B. Kabolsky, shared his excitement for. Quote, we approached them initially for our reprints, but a while after those conversations, it was clear that both of our teams were excited to do more together, he explained. These crossovers started coming together over that time, in direct collaboration with Toho, and we felt the perfect time for them was Godzilla's 70th anniversary next year. We've been thrilled to work with them on these, and we hope that this will be a sign of more exciting projects to come. Yeah, I mean, if this comic ends up selling pretty well and it gets big buzz, hype, and anticipation, then hopefully they'll come out with more of these kind of they come out with more of these kind of comics. I was saying projects because I'm used to talking about movies, so I do apologize. It's been a while since we've talked about comic book news here. But yeah, I mean, if this comic does sell well, and it does great, and it has a great run, and makes a fair bit of money, then we could see more of these kind of Marvel-Toho collaborations when it comes to comics. And you never know, they might get the idea to do a movie at some point in the future. Crazier things have happened, but could you even imagine a live-action movie with Godzilla and then kind of like fighting against the Marvel universe, or teaming up with Marvel characters? That would be the most just coolest, crazy thing ever. But I think it would make so much money. So, Dan Buckley, president of Marvel Comics and Franchises, added for us, Kaiju, and specifically Godzilla, are important parts of Marvel's comic history, so we knew we wanted to explore something with their teams. We've always been fans of Godzilla, but with steady rise in Godzilla's popularity over the years, thanks to, obviously, the Godzilla universe that they've now built out, Godzilla has become a massive franchise. You know, what they've done with not just the MonsterVerse, but what they've done with the standalone other Godzilla films, Godzilla Minus One, one of the best films ever when it comes to Godzilla franchise. The MonsterVerse, the box office trajectories just continue to go up. More and more people get excited every time a new installment comes out. So Godzilla is now at the height of his popularity, if he ever has been. It's part of our current cultural zeitgeist and a perfect example of the fun that the comics industry can bring. We're focused on the storytelling first and foremost, absolutely should be. Anytime you're writing something, of course, that should be at the forefront. But fun opportunities for crossovers like this give both of our fans an entertaining escape they won't want to miss, he concluded. While we're waiting on details on future issues, a teaser image has been released that shows Godzilla battling from left to right. So we have Godzilla, we have Storm, Captain America, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, The Thing, Thor, The Human Torch, She-Hulk, Wolverine, Hulk, Rogue, Cyclops, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Iron Man. So plenty of characters there fighting against Godzilla. This piece was illustrated by Lionel Francis Yu. Sorry if I butchered that. And you can take a closer look below. So we have the first image here from this Godzilla vs. Marvel Universe comic that's coming out in March of next year. Godzilla takes on the Marvel Universe across the eras. March 2025, promo art by, again, Lionel Francis Yu and Romelu Fajardo Jr. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I mean, look at this. This just looks so damn cool. I would love to absolutely read this right now. I'm going to try and pre-order it if I can. I'm not sure if it's ready for pre-order right now. But looking at this image, it just, man, it makes my heart smile. We've got Godzilla, one of my most favorite characters and properties in the world. Obviously Marvel as well. I absolutely adore Marvel and the characters. So having these kind of crossover in a comic book series, I know they've done it in the past, but just seeing new content like this, it's always great. And like I say, you never know. One person in the boardroom who sat at the back during a meeting about this, someone at the back's gonna be like, sir, just as an idea, why don't we make a movie about this? I would try to do that if I was sat in the back of the boardroom while they were discussing these comic books. I'd be like, can we make a movie about this? I'm not sure if the rights would allow it, Toho. I'm not sure if they would allow Marvel characters in their movie. And I'm not sure if Marvel would allow Godzilla in their movie. Obviously, it's a rights issue with different studios owning these different characters. But if they do crossover with comics, it's not a far stretch of the imagination that they could do a crossover with the movies. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, guys, this is the image for the comic book crossover event that's coming next year. It looks so damn fun. I want to see Iron Man shooting missiles at Godzilla. I want to see Godzilla's atomic breath taking down the Thing. I want to see Spider-Man swooping across Godzilla. I want to see Storm summoning tornadoes and lightning bolts at Godzilla. I want to see all this crazy stuff going on. And I'm sure it will in this comic book run. But guys, I throw it off to you. What do you think about this comic that's coming out next year, Godzilla vs. Marvel? Is this something you would be interested in picking it up? Do you think it looks fun? Is this something you might pre-order? And what do you think about them doing a movie about this? Like me, would you be excited to see this as a movie? Because I think a lot of people would. Although it's never going to happen. I don't think it ever would. But, you know, as a movie fan, we can dream. But guys, I throw it off to you. Jump down into the comment section. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions on what you think about this comic run and the information that we've read about it. What stands out to you? Is this something that you're going to pick up? Is this something you'd be interested in reading? Let me know, guys. And thank you so much for being here. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Consider becoming a subscriber if you haven't already, guys. I would really appreciate it. Goes a long way to helping out my content. And you get updates every time we have a new video here on the channel. And I will see you in the next video.